What's up, guys? It's V Chief here, and today we're going to go over this insane FC24 market and some easy investments that you can make right now. But before we jump into that, I'm going to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking to buy cheap, fast, and reliable coins, make sure to check out iggm.com using the link in the description and use the code CHIEF at checkout for a 5% discount. Now let's get right into this video. All right, boys, so diving into this video, this market has been all over the place this week because of this Team of the Year warm-up content. We've been getting a ton of different SBCs here, from 83 times 5 packs to a Team of the Week upgrade, 83 times 10, a lot of stuff leading into Team of the Year, and all sorts of things have been flying all over the place. Fodder's been going up, Team of the Weeks have been going down, so we're going to cover all of it and show you some easy investments that you can make. So let's go ahead and start off with Fodder here. In terms of Fodder, 83 rated cards had a really nice rise. This is one of the investments that I told you guys this weekend. The main thing that I liked was 83s, 84s, and 85s, and they did not disappoint. These cards were 850 to 900 coins over the weekend, and 83s made their way up to about 1,500 coins. Right now, they're about 1,400. If we look at the graph of an 83 over here on Footbin, you'll see over the last, 14 days or so, these peaked at about 1,800 yesterday on Wednesday. And I told you guys we want to sell Tuesday or Wednesday, do not hold into Thursday. And you can see this drop did in fact come today on Thursday. So we did quite well on the 83s there. And it's very, very similar with the 84s. If we go ahead and pick out, let's say, Thiago Silva here and go look at his price, these were all hitting around like 2.5K, I want to say. They're down to 1,900 to 2K, which is what they were this weekend. So let's go check their prices here on Footbin. Again, we bought at about 1,900 to 2,000 coins. If we look at Fabinho on Footbin here, he made his way up to peaking at 2,600 yesterday. So still really, really nice profit on those. And then in terms of the last piece of fodder, we also talked about 85s. So we can jump over here and look at one of those. So fodder in general, which I did tell you is my favorite, and it usually is just because the rate of investment is so good. These 85s have really, really tanked today. Again, we told you guys fodder is going to tank on Thursday. These 85s have plummeted. We bought these at around 5K this weekend. They peaked at about 5.8K. As you can see here on Footbin, this is Sourbrun. Peaked at about 5.8K yesterday, and now they're down towards like 4,000 coins, which is kind of crazy that these are tanking that much right before Team of the Year, but it's exactly what we expected. So fodder has been very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and move on to Team of the Weeks, because Team of the Weeks is where you guys know I put my coins, and I told you it's probably my least favorite of our investments, right? But I'm going to do Team of the Weeks because they have long-term value. I don't have to buy as many of them, so, a little bit lazy. And I don't have to buy as many cards as I would buying so many 83s. And these actually dropped quite a bit this week. So these were down to like 25K. Now it looks like they're back to 28K. We bought at like 31. And I'm really not panicking all that much on this, strictly because number one, we just didn't get anything that had Team of the Week requirements after we got the 83 times 10 pack. So everything's based around requirements, obviously. We didn't get any Team of the Week requirements, so they didn't really go anywhere. Number two is this 83 plus Team of the Week player pick. Now, this gives another option for getting Team of the Weeks rather than buying them off the market. And essentially, the higher the price of this goes, the more expensive Team of the Weeks are going to become. So if we go jump over to Footbin here and kind of look at the price of this SBC, this is going to continue to dictate where these prices go. So if we can find this Team of the Week player pick, that would be fantastic. Here it is. So this is coming in at about 25K because fodder's dirt cheap right now. The more expensive this becomes, the more Team of the Weeks are going to go up because people would rather just buy a Team of the Week than pay for a more expensive SBC. So that's something to keep in mind as well. And how long is this here for? it literally expires in 20 hours, so it's going to be gone too, I guess, which is very, very nice. So that's kind of the review of those fodder and team of the week investments. I'm not panicking on my team of the weeks. I'm still just listing them for lazy buyers. It is what it is. Wish I went in on fodder. I told you guys I like fodder more. I was lazy and didn't buy it up. So next, let's kind of talk about the meta market and where those cards are going. First of all, whole team of the year is leaked. If we jump over to Twitter here, let me go ahead and dive over to Twitter. If you haven't seen it, the full team of the week is basically everywhere. Sheriff has confirmed cards, all that good stuff. The original account, oh my gosh, he's got a second account here or something. I don't know what this is, but we're getting full cards, we're getting stats, we're getting the objectives, we're getting absolutely everything. So what we like to see is objectives, SBCs, because when it comes to team of the year, everybody's going to be getting these SBCs done because you just pack loads of fodder. So number one, we have a flashback Conte coming. If these are the stats, that looks insane. I think Sheriff posted official stats though, and it's not that good. And then number two, we got an Alex Morgan here. So first of all, in terms of meta cards, people that link to those SBCs and objectives always do really, really well. So in terms of Alex Morgan, you're looking at like the high-end American players. So if I went quality special and went to, is it United States on here? It is. So let's go ahead and just take a look at these cards. For example, now we want these women's players as well. I'm going to put on the NWSL here just so it's an even better link to Alex Morgan. These cards are going to be going up because of the hype of these SBCs. So for example, Sophia Smith, now she's a little bit of a weird one because she is getting a team of the year. So we can look past that. This team of the week, Rodman, is a really, really good one to look at. So if we go ahead and jump over to Footbin here and look at team of the week, Rodman, see what she's done recently. She is down at 73K. She was up a lot more than that. If we look hourly, she was down at like 60K-ish here after this crash with the metas. Down at 60K, jumped all the way up to like 85 at one point. I remember seeing her, and now she's back down to like 73. A lot of hype here, a lot of overinvestment and whatnot, but I think this card could still do pretty well. Now, I'd be interested to see where Sophia Smith has gone. A lot of times these specials for the team of the years do rise during team of the year, which is interesting. Now, she has only dropped since she got leaked, as you can see here. She was, I guess she hasn't dropped. She was down at 179 after she got leaked. And now she's all the way back up to 197. So seeing a nice rise there. Now, another key thing that I want to look into for investments is with the women's team of the year, we're getting a lot of Liga F players, or the La Liga Women's League, because it's basically just a lot of these Barcelona women. I mean, we know we're getting Hansen. That is the wrong one. Liga F here. We know we're getting Hansen. We know we're getting Bonmati, and I think there are some other ones as well that we're getting, maybe like one more. So I think a lot of like Spanish cards and whatnot people are going to be buying after they may pack some of these women's team of the years. So one that I really, really like here is going to be Balde. I think he's got what, like a winter wild card, or is it a shapeshifter? It's this green one, whatever the heck this is. But he can play right back or left back, which is super nice. He's got decent stats. He's Barcelona and he's Spanish. 4-star, high medium, and a good play style plus. He's going to be a guy that a lot of people, I think, when they pack these women's team of the years, they're going to be looking to get this card to help link those teams. Now, he is on the rise a little bit already, it looks like. You can still get him for close to 80K, which is not bad at all. But this is something to look at for sure, just because of the utility of him, and wingbacks can typically do quite well. Now, I'd be interested to see in terms of like Barcelona players, what else they have that's Spanish here, because that's going to be the easiest to link these cards together. You've got Balde. I feel like at some point Pedri got a card, but I don't know 100% here. So these are going to be looks as well. Pedri did get a card. He could potentially be a guy that's very good as well. If we jump over to Footbin, I want to see how his price has been moving here. Let's jump over. He's pretty much been dropping, which I really like. I think this Pedri card could be a nice buy. It's not the craziest card in the world just because it's an earlier promo, the Foot Centurions, but I still think a card that could rise here. And then the last one I want to hit on here, which is one I talked about a lot earlier in the week, is this Kyle Walker card. Quite a few City Team of the Year cards coming, and he's a high end center back or right back here. He can play either one on this winter wild card, I believe. I don't even know the cards because I didn't play this game for so long. But yeah, it's winter wild cards. They're below his card. My goodness. But yeah, I think this guy could do really well. The only thing I worry about is a lot of people did put Kyle Walker into an evolution already. I'm actually doing it myself. So a lot of people may already have a Kyle Walker card that they're going to be linking to their Team of the Years. But it's another thing to look at in terms of just meta cards that link to Team of the Years or people are going to use as alternatives to Team of the Years if they do not pack them. So I would expect that meta market to keep rising as we go through Team of the Year. So keep an eye out for that. And Fodder basically did exactly what we did this week. Team of the Weeks, a little bit of a drop, but still feeling good about those. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.